Oh, g'day there. Oh, shitters. That was bad timing. Oh, well, this is how it starts. It's just what happens. I speak, you cough.
Oops.
That's how we podcast now. Hello, everyone. My name is Rick.
Ciao, my name is Millie.
And this is an already very problematic episode 12
Donny
of season 3
Tre.
of
Yonks
Ago.
Ago.
I don't think we nailed it like last time. Oh, well, it makes sense. This whole beginning has been a debacle.
Season 3, could it be Donny B? Who is he? Just another bit of history that we're gonna get to know in a brand new little season of Yonks Ago. A father and a daughter putting on a show, finding out about people from Yonks Ago. Y-O-N-K-S Ago. Y-O-N-K-S Ago. Fact or fiction? We don't know. Y-O-N-K-S Ago.
Episode 12, though, definitely not a prime, as you're well aware.
Well, that'd be weird if it was, eh?
It would be just about the weirdest. I realise we've started, and because this is the debacle of an episode already, I better check that my audio settings are on microphone. Okay. Yep, good, because
I can hear you quite nice. So
phew. I mean, I assume you'd tell me, but I can never be sure. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't know, maybe this is the way Dad sounds now, like an idiot. But no, my audio settings are good, so tick. We've absolutely made a meal at the beginning, but I think that works for episode 12.
Hey, what can you do?
We're recording on a Sunday morning. I feel like that's unusual.
How weird.
I mean, normally, if you're going by the Bible, which we always do, that's a day of rest. So we've departed from our normal biblical nature.
Remember Tuesday afternoons?
Oh, well,
that seems like in the past now.
The golden era of where we were just churning out Nancy Wake content and finding more and more about Trevor as we go. Tuesday afternoons will always be Trevor Day for me.
Because double T, alliteration.
Trev Tuesdays, big Trev Tuesdays. But Donny B, because I'm not around to be in the kitchen on a Tuesday afternoon, Donny B's just been any day of the week we can get together.
Exactly.
But that makes sense because I felt like back in the day, they seemed to play cricket whenever they wanted. Sometimes on the weekend, sometimes during the week, whenever you could get the bat and ball together.
Yeah,
that's how cricket rolls.
Didn't they forget to schedule the Test cricket in that one year as well?
They
so it's
did.
Like they're not scheduling
like
anything. Yeah.
Schedules be gone.
Yeah.
And Yonky Doodlers will be aware, obviously last week we delved into the life of Archie Jackson.
As we should. TBH.
And it was a fun story. We found out he burned bright, but then he got sick.
Yeah.
And so that cut his career short. But it turned out that while he was sick, he was even better.
He was.
The sickness just supercharged his ability to score runs because he was no longer worried about death.
Exactly.
Maybe fear of death slows you down. You're like, maybe one day I'm going to die. But the fact he knew he was on death's door, he went, I've got to live every moment. I've got to score every run I can.
I feel like you're right, Dad. I feel like you're right.
And he didn't go down in the history books the way that Bradman did, but he did become the first and only person buried on Mars.
So what can you do?
In many ways, hats off to him. But we're back on Donny B this week.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else we can learn about Archie Jackson.
He's gone now.
Once you've been buried on Mars, full stop.
But we might hear more about him because we're going back in time to in the Donny story.
We're going to get it from the other perspective.
Yeah.
Oh.
So just you wait. Can't get rid of Archie Jackson that easy.
He's definitely going to feature. And want to put a smile on our face whenever his name pops up.
Oh, for sure.
Because now he's like a friend of the podcast. He's a good friend of the podcast, Archie Jackson.
He is like the Trev of this season, don't you reckon?
Yeah.
Just a lovable character.
Yeah, I'm fond of him.
Yeah.
All right. So, but back to Donny B. When we last left Donny B, I feel like he'd just played in the probables and possibles.
Yeah.
He hadn't got selected in the team to play the New South Wales team to play Queensland.
Yeah, Queensland.
And But he had gotten an offer to play for St. George.
Yeah, and they were gonna pay for his train
His train fare, which was where the whole
plus extra.
Wait. Was I? Yes. So he had gotten an offer from Cumberland, which had fallen apart because of the train fare.
Yeah.
St. George had come through a state selector. Dick Jones had been the one who made that whole thing happen. So Dick Jones had got Bradman onto the St. George books.
Nice.
Train fare included, and that's where we left him. But it was a little while before club cricket was going to start.
Yeah.
And so he'd headed back to Bowral, and then he got selected to play country cricket in the Country Cricket Carnival.
Oh, nice.
Country Week was coming up.
That's a very nice alliteration there.
Yeah, the Country Cricket Carnival.
Yeah.
Donny B's like, I can.
How do you spell carnival?
With a C.
Yeah, but like after that, I can't.
Arnival.
Yeah. I still can't picture it, even though you said it. C-A.
Yeah, C-A-R.
Car.
Like car.
Car.
Like riding in the car. You're riding in the car.
What's after that?
N-I-V.
N-I-V. Yeah, can't.
Niv.
Yeah.
A-L.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't picture it in my head.
Couldn't get it straight in your brain.
V-O-U-L.
Kind of owl.
I couldn't. That's so weird.
Anyways. And you sometimes see it spelled with an E when they're getting fancy, like a carnivale.
Oh, yeah. True.
Which throws a bit of a spanner in the works for your mental picturing.
Yeah. Just Italiano.
Yeah. And I don't know, some people call their things carnivals and some people call them carnivales when they're trying to give it a bit of an exotic flair.
Oh, for sure.
I mean? Like, it's not just a carnival, folks. This is a carnivale. Get on board.
If you're like printing out flyers, save some money on the printing if you like delete a letter.
Yeah, because when will they stop charging by the letter?
Exactly.
When will they?
Well, maybe maybe that one letter made it go to the other page.
Oh, true. But also, if you're printing at home, that's your ink you're using. That one letter that's churning out more ink. You're right.
Exactly.
You're right. It's more cost effective if we all just agree to call it a carnival.
Yeah.
Right. Stop forcing people to spend more money on printer ink. Right. We're not all made of money, and some of us just want to have a fun little carnival.
Exactly.
But if you're going to force us to call it a carnivale, I can't print as many posters.
Yeah.
And that's going to reduce the amount of
less people coming, less profit.
It won't feel like a carnivale if no one's there. It'll feel like a small gathering. And if I have to print small gathering on a poster, that's even more letters.
That's more letters.
Then no one's going to come.
No one's going to come.
And it's just going to be me alone in my backyard with a piñata.
But Trev would come.
Oh, Trev's always there.
You can count on Trev.
Yeah, and we'll look after the skies where Mars is, and we'll salute Archie Jackson's dead body, and that'll be all that happens. Me and Trev hitting a piñata, looking at Mars. I mean, it's not the carnival I hoped for.
No.
But it was a fun weekend. I mean, no, I wouldn't change a thing.
No.
I mean, where were you, by the way?
Sick.
You were sick?
Yeah.
I
couldn't
guess.
Come.
You were going to come, but then you got the sniffles.
In COVID hours. COVID hours. Can't do that.
Oh,
Don't be dangerous.
I'm getting a little bit of lag from you, but my internet's at the good level.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe you're struggling.
Maybe it's mine.
I don't know. But I did mean to say, last week when we guessed that we nailed the opening for Yonks Ago, we totally did. When I listened back,
I should have a listen.
It's one of the best. Don't you even listen to our podcast? Oh, Millie.
No, I do it. So
I mean, you know what we said.
Yeah,
it's a different experience, though, Millie.
I used to listen to it, but I don't like the sound of my voice.
Oh no! I guess if it's causing you consternation.
Also, Dad, I'm in year 12. Give me a break. Okay.
Oh, she's already playing the year 12 card, and rightly so.
Yes,
that's the best thing about year 12. There's a lot of downsides, but the upside is you've got to get out of jail free.
Exactly.
For everything.
I'm busy.
You've got 2 get out of jail free cards this year. COVID.
Why? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
COVID and year 12.
Yeah.
Mate, you don't have to do nothing.
No. Except for year 12.
I mean, yeah, that's the downside.
Yeah.
Is must do year 12.
Anyways, Donny B.
Oh, wait. Who? Donny who? Mate, This is my one chance to catch up with you, Millie.
I know.
I've got to try to squeeze as much secret parenting in as I can. Secret parenting catch-ups. Yeah. So Donny B, something, and also Millie, you've got to look after yourself. Make sure you're eating right. But back to Donny B.
Yeah.
But as I said, hey Millie, how are you feeling these days? You look worried. Is everything going okay? All right, back to Donny B. But I think there's a market for that podcast.
What podcast?
The podcast where I slowly talk about Donny B and secretly try to find out as much about how you're going as I can. I feel like that's a sweet podcast.
I reckon.
And it's happening, people.
I won't listen, but
No, because she's doing year 12.
Yeah.
And she's worried about COVID. Come on, people.
Give me a break.
Okay, where were we? Okay, so he's turned up to Country Week. This
Carnival.
is where Country Week. Oh, I've got to be careful. Don't get lag on when I'm saying Country Week. All right, Country Week.
What?
What?
No, I said carnival.
Oh,
What did you think I said?
I don't know, people. I don't know. So there's a range of people who can influence Donny's career now because as we know, he's nudging around the corners.
Yeah.
Of getting where he needs to be. So he turns up to Country Week. This is where the country kids play the city kids.
Oh yeah.
And it goes from the 22nd of November to the 26th. I mean, that is a carnival, isn't it?
That is definitely a carnival.
And you're just playing cricket every day.
Fun.
Every day, just cricket. And he's racked up consistent scores during Country Week.
Nice.
43, 24, 41, 27, and 25.
That's kind of embarrassing, actually.
Yeah, like consistent. All you'd say about that is consistent.
Oh, yeah, like reliable, I guess.
Yeah. And he's just got to hope no one's smashing it.
Yeah.
That no one's drawing the spotlight from consistent Donny B.
Mm.
And then, but he's also taken one bag of wickets, 4 for 44 he's taken with his leg spin.
That's a lot of fours.
When he played against Newcastle.
Newcastle. Just kidding. I say castle.
And so he has not displayed any fireworks, but he has showed his temperament and concentration by not failing.
Yeah.
So he's never gone cheaply.
Exactly.
But again, I bet you he wished he'd made a bag.
Yeah.
I wish he'd scored some big runs somewhere in there. Bradman's captain in all 6 games was 6 games. I don't know why I added a game. It was 5 games. I don't know why I felt the need to add one. Because you know what? I think they played a secret game.
I think they did too. Underground.
Yeah, underground nighttime game, secret nighttime game that none of the selectors knew about. I reckon all the cricketers went, you know what? Let's just get together and play one where we're not getting judged.
Exactly. Oh, nice.
I'll meet you in the tunnels.
Like a bonding session, game.
Yeah, team bonding session where it's like, mate, we're always getting watched. Everyone's always like, oh, Bradman's doing that. Oh, this guy's doing that. Oh, his forward defense is quite well. Me. Oh, I want him to play for my club game. And they're like, boys, meet in the tunnels. Meet in the tunnels at night time.
Yeah.
We'll get some candles and we'll just play. We'll play like we want to play.
Exactly.
We'll play tunnel cricket. All right.
I think that's exactly what happened, Dad.
So there were 6 games, and I think he did all right. And I think his captain in all 6 games was Alan Sealer.
And Adam.
Alan.
Oh.
Alan.
Alan.
Do you know any
Sealer.
Allens?
No.
Maybe do you know any Als?
I know some Ellens.
Oh, you know some, Ellen.
I don't think I know any Allens, though.
I feel like there was a lot of Allens around the traps.
Yeah.
Again, that's a name that has definitely lost favour.
Yeah.
Like Donald. But you know what name hasn't lost favour? Archie.
No. Oh,
plenty of Archies still floating around.
Come on, yeah,
mate. You can't walk into a room without there an Archie just being there. So well done, Archie.
Yeah, exactly.
That's another thing he succeeded in doing.
Yeah.
Do you know any Donalds? Doubt it.
I mean, come on, Dad.
What?
Come on, Donald. I want you to get it. Donald's.
I mean, I know some famous ones, but do you know any
okay.
around? Do you know any?
I thought you were just like, do you know any Donald's? I was like,
name
yeah.
one Donald that's been in the news any time in the last. I mean, yeah, there's a few famous Donalds that some have brought the name into disrepair.
Yeah.
Admittedly.
Yeah.
When you go to school, is it any like when they're reading the roll at school?
There's no Donalds.
No, and I doubt
Because
there'll be
that's
any
an ugly
Donalds.
name.
And
That's an ugly name.
I think we can all agree there won't be Donalds for some time.
No.
There might be a few in America where people are like, the fans.
I know those ones. I know those ones.
The fans of the name.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's not really going to get much traction.
No.
But Archie will live on. But anyway, his captain, Alan, found him to be a silent worker. This was his assessment.
Okay.
Oh, wait a second. Do you know what that means?
What?
That means the captain was judging as well. I think the captain was a secret judge. So even when they're playing tunnel cricket, the captain's down there.
Rude.
He's going, hey, boys, no judgment down here. But he's making little notes, little mental notes. Bloody captain. So be aware. If anyone's out there playing tunnel cricket.
That's why no one's called Alan anymore.
Yeah. Dirty rats.
They just judge you.
Dirty, judgy rats. So Alan's down there, even in the tunnel, judging him. But he found
Alan Rickman.
There's a famous Alan, gone now.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Hey, Millie, have you seen Die Hard?
No.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. One day you'll see Die Hard, and you'll get to see Alan Rickman in a whole new light.
Okay.
I reckon that was the first.
Does he sound the same?
No, he's got Rickman edge to him.
Yeah.
But he's got more of a European accent.
Okay.
And I think that's the first thing I saw Alan Rickman in. That was my introduction to the Rickman.
Rickman.
Yeah, Rick's introduction to the Rickman was Die Hard. And it made me a Die Hard fan of the movie and of Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
So there you go. But it is a very violent film. Very violent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a violent film, Millie.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. So, look, that's why I'm not going to say you've got to go and watch it.
No.
Because it's hectic.
Hey, listen, Dad. I probably won't watch it.
No. I know. And you know what? No judgment. This is like a tunnel cricket zone right now. No judgment.
Yeah.
Because...
Not like Alan.
Yeah. But maybe one day when you're older, you'll be like, you know what? I'm in the mood for something hectic and violent.
Okay. Yeah. I'll probably watch Les Mis instead.
I mean, that makes sense, and I approve of your choices here, today, and always.
Thanks.
There was a little bit of secret parenting there. No. When I say parenting, I don't mean like I'm doing good parenting.
No,
like I'm trying to parent you. I'm just like I'm in parent mode. You know.
Are you always in parent mode because you are a parent?
I mean, I guess. Can you ever turn it off?
I don't know. I'm not a parent.
I can. Mate, I always go into sleep mode. I'm always on standby mode.
Is that the other mode? Parent mode and then sleep mode?
Parent mode, sleep mode. I mean, yeah, but yeah, when you're a parent...
if you turn off parent mode, do you have to turn another mode on or can you just turn them all off? Can you just be zero mode? Or is that...
No, I think standby mode's the other one where you just like...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, standby, where you just zoned out.
Yeah. I'm in that one a lot.
Yeah, as we know. Oh... I've got to check the time because you know what, our Archie Jackson episode almost got up near the hour mark. We were.
Listen. It's Archie Jackson.
And
anyway,
I lose track of time, and I feel like we get distracted.
We do get distracted. Listen, how can you blame us?
I feel like we've covered about a paragraph and a half.
I feel it's 2% Donald Bradman. 2%.
So look, when Alan was judging, he found Don Bradman to be a silent worker and a deep thinker.
How do you know what he's thinking?
Mate, when you're the captain I also think that's what he found out when he went down into the tunnels. That's the sort of thing you find out
okay.
when you're playing tunnel cricket. You find out what people are thinking, not just how they're batting or how they're bowling, how they're thinking.
Yeah.
And the game... And he also said the game was treated by Bradman as a business. He found him to be workmanlike. Like he was all business. When Bradman bats, it's business.
Yeah. Business.
But when he found out about this assessment, Bradman disagreed. He felt he was just a kid enjoying himself.
Yeah.
And that he was just doing his best.
Oh, so what's his name? Alan Rickman went up and was like...
Alan Rickman, I think eventually, his judgment ended up on paper.
He was like, hey, you think a lot.
You think, therefore you bat.
And Bradman was like, what do you mean?
He's like, hey, I'm just out here having the best fun I've ever had.
So even though it was the no judgment game, what's his face has exposed himself that he was judging.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it could go either way. I think maybe at the end of Country Week, everyone gets their assessment. You know, you get your report.
That's fair enough.
And you get, you know, when like you get your school report in primary school and you get your teacher's main report. And then you get like your art teacher says something and you know, your Italian teacher says something.
Yeah.
I feel like at the end of Country Week, Bradman got his main report from the selectors who'd been judging the whole time. And then underneath was like the captain's report.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily think it went into tunnel cricket. I think they tried to keep that off the books.
Okay, nice.
But I think Bradman might have guessed that there was some judgment going on.
Because you said like he could only know that he was deep thinking because of that tunnel game.
There it is. That's how he got exposed.
So he just exposed himself.
Exposed.
Yeah, we know.
I don't think Alan was ever invited back to tunnel cricket.
Me either.
And so I think... So Alan said he's looked like he's all business when he's batting. And Bradman's disagreed. Look, I'm out there having fun. So I think Bradman, when he bats, has resting business face.
Oh, I think you're right, Dad.
So even while he's out there having the best time, he's like, how good's cricket? Oh, I'm loving it. But his face is like business.
Yeah.
Thinking.
Yeah, you got to intimidate the other team.
I think that's what helps. Yeah, because if the bowler's running in and you're like, how good's cricket? The bowler's like, I'm going to get this guy out.
That's what I would do, though. I'd try to make friends with everyone.
Yeah, too friendly.
Hey, mate.
If you've got resting friendly face, you're not going to have the psychological edge.
Okay.
But if you've got resting business face like Donny B for business, that's where you're going to always have an edge.
Oh, you know what we should do? What? Every week the B stands for something else. I mean, like those Billy B. Brown books.
I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to force it, but I'm going to keep it in the back of my mind.
Exactly.
B for the back of my mind.
B for the That was good. Funny.
All right. So his efforts were certainly enough to be picked for combined country. Sorry, I made a mistake. Country Week was where all the country teams get together and play. And the city folks look at them and judge them. And then from Country Week, they pick a country team to play against the city team.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
And so now, because of his consistent work and business-like attitude, he's been selected to play for the country team against City, which was the highlight of the week. So at the end of the week, bang, country team plays City team. So he's been selected for that. But there's a day in between before the country team. There's a rest.
Okay, rest day.
But during that team, he gets to play his first game with St. George.
Oh, so not a rest day.
Not a rest day for Donny B. He's got to front up for St. George.
Non-stop cricket,
mate. But he doesn't want to rest.
Nah,
he's young.
Yeah,
he's excited.
Yeah,
he's loving cricket. And we're going to leave it there because we've gone on so many tangents.
Yeah.
We
went through the whole cricket carnival. I mean,
we did.
Come on.
We got through the carnival quickly. We learnt that he's B for business.
Yeah.
And we learnt a lot of other things
that I don't remember.
That weren't Donny related.
No.
They were mostly us related.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get to know the podcasters. Which one is it?
Podcasters, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I forget.
Yeah, we're podcasting.
Yeah.
The podcasters are podcasting for the podcastees.
The podcastees are the ones listening?
Yeah, I reckon.
Okay.
The Yonky Doodlers are the podcast.
Yeah, that makes sense. Podcasters?
The podcast. They're podcasting.
Yeah.
But they're the Yonky Doodlers and we're the Yonky Doodlies.
Because
flips.
Yonky doodlers are listeners, but podcasters are podcasting. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, it's all swings and roundabouts.
Yeah.
We're swings and roundabouters, and they're swings and roundabouties.
Yeah.
It all adds up.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us for just a smidge of Donny B action.
Hey.
We're just doling out little bits and pieces. Because we don't want to rush it.
No.
Because we've got our business face on all the time.
Exactly.
We're deep thinkers.
Yeah.
And if we do this podcast well enough, I'm hoping that one day we too will be buried on Mars.
I think that would be good.
Will we earn the right? Let's
find
out in the next episode of Yonks Ago. Episode 12, quality content.
Hee hee.